How are you? You're so adorable.
You are adorable. I have a story for you.
Okay, good.
So on Friday night we went out for Clint's birthday and we started with dinner, whatever, and then afterwards we went to Whiskey Tavern, and it was like, I don't know, we walked in and the guy checking IDs was like, "Hey, Pat Benatar, like, you still into rock and roll?" And I was like,
Are you serious?
yeah. Like a little flattered that he called me Pat Benatar, but I knew it was just because I was wearing like a leather jacket and like ripped jeans or whatever.
You don't really look like Pat Benatar, do you? I mean,
no. In fact, the next morning, Ron texted me and he was like, "Guess who looks nothing like Pat Benatar?" And I was like, "Did you have to look her up to figure that out?" Like, obviously I don't look anything like her. But he was talking about my style.
That's what I was thinking at that when you were saying that. I was like trying to find Pat Benatar's face, and I was like, maybe she has the same haircut, but I don't think she has bangs like you. Like, I don't know.
Nothing about me and my like physicality looks like Pat Benatar, but I was dressed like with a leather jacket and stuff, so like that's where he got that.
That's so funny that
so
he
anyway,
Googled it.
Right? So we walk into this bar and it's like crazy packed and walk out immediately. Like I literally was like, I'm not doing this.
Sounds like New York.
I don't and I don't know, can't deal with being pushed all the time, and like, so whatever. We leave and we go outside and smoke, and the security guy comes out and he goes, "Hey, Pat." And I look behind me because I was like, shit, like there's a cop behind me this whole time. And I got really paranoid.
Oh my god.
But he was talking to me. And he was like, "Hey, are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "There's some more room in there now. It's cleared out a little bit if you want to come back in and enjoy yourself." For good things. So anyway, that's my story.
That's so nice
definitely
of him.
only you will think is funny. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, he was like totally looking at. I think that guy has a thing for Pat Benatar.
News. Oh, news.
Oh my god. I have actually, this is like something that I've been trying to talk to you about all week, but I know that I can't. I didn't even want to like tweet overboard about it either. But like, can we fucking talk about the Tesla that is like on its way to Mars?
I said to Ryan, I was just like, I bet you $100 that's what it's about, because it's so uncharacteristic of Farrah to not be talking to me about it. So
dude, it was so cool. Everything was so cool about it.
Totally.
I will say that when I first found out, like, not when I first found out, but on the day of, it was like 3:45. They kept pushing the launch time.
Yeah.
And so I was like eagerly waiting for 3:45 until I found out that I'm an idiot and that was Eastern time, and it's like but in any case, it launched from the same launch pad that launched Apollo 11, which is the guys they went to the moon. Yeah. And like there's a Tesla with Starman playing, well, not playing David Bowie anymore, but it was like in space. Like that's the coolest thing ever, I think.
I know. No, I completely agree. It was just amazing. I know.
I'm just like, I was blown away, and I think it's so awesome for like humanity in general. Like we need shit like that now, you know what I mean? Especially when like we have people who are saying that science is wrong. Like we need like this kind of interest in science, you know?
Yes. I completely agree.
And it fucking landed.
Yeah.
All of it was like this beautiful spectacle. Sometimes that when I say words, I think the other one is going to come out like skeptical. I thought.
Well, I'm not skeptical, and it was a spectacle.
Yay!
Arabic word of the day.
So, Arabic word of the day.
This Arabic word of the day is going to be ni'ma.
Okay, what does that mean?
That means grace.
Aww.
So your name in Arabic would be like Nadia Ni'ma.
Aw, I love that.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like a stripper name. Nadia Ni'ma. Yeah.
If I ever become a stripper in Palestine.
Yeah, and mine will be Farrah Ferris. That's what I'm
Yeah, Yeah, I think those are great stripper names.
So one thing about, okay, so like there's something that doesn't ever translate, and I feel like it was lost in my Americanization, but and you, like, you know, when you take a shower and then you walk out of the shower and somebody sees you and they say Allah yan'am alayki. Have you heard that before?
Yeah, and then you respond,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Of course, exactly. So like I like miss that. Sometimes I take a shower and I'm like, gosh, why don't Americans tell me that God should be blessing me with grace or whatever?
Totally.
Oh,
You're like,
that's what that means.
hello, I'm clean. Like,
yeah, hello, I'm graceful.
so when I was in like kindergarten and people would cough and no one would say anything, it always really freaked me out because, you know, everyone says bless you when you sneeze. I grew up when people coughed, they'd say Allah. And so I went to school and I'm like, no one's saying anything. Like, that's so weird. Why isn't anyone acknowledging this cough? And I saw them acknowledge sneezes, so I was like really confused. And then I was just like, I guess like I should just keep my mouth shut. Like,
yeah, that's so funny.
I love that.
So Naama.
Well, did you shower today?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Naima.
Alina Maliki, thank you. Oh, that touched my heart.
Well, that's it.
That's it.
Again, like and subscribe, right? Do we do that every time?
Yeah. I like when you do it. I think it's funny.
Okay. Thanks.
Check back in 2 weeks.
Check back in 2 weeks. We'll have another one for you.
Oh my god, you're so cool.